in your phone, okay? And so it's very important that you also allow everyone else that joins the team, make sure they register on our team's website. Guys, we're getting ready to be doing a major enhancement to our team's website. I'm not going to tell you about it right now, but I'm going to let you know it's very important that you and everyone you know are registered on the team site. What's the team site name? It's Go360Star, Go360Star.com, and in the left-hand corner, you just want to hit the registration tab and fill out the appropriate information. Okay? Let's dive in here, guys. The first thing we want to talk about, guys, is obviously we want to talk about promoting events real quickly. Number one, this Saturday in Northern California, my hometown, Berkeley, California. Well, I was born in Oakland, but Berkeley's pretty close. Berkeley, California, down there in what we call the Bay Area. Some of y'all may call it the Yay area. But down there in what we call the Bay Area, I'm going to be doing a amazing Super Saturday training along platinum executive Kyle Salon. Young man came in the company, went platinum in his first 30 days. Also, he broke a diamond. That's Glenn and Mark Cortez, brand new diamonds that went diamond. And they hit diamond in their first 45 days. And so it's going to be a diamond party, if you know what I mean. So this Saturday, okay, from 10 to 2, this Saturday, guys, in Berkeley, guys, we're going to be at the DoubleTree Hotel at the Berkeley Marina. That's 200 Marina Boulevard in Berkeley. It's going to be a 10 to 2 training, $25 per person. It is a Super Saturday. That is for everyone, $25 per person. Going to make sure that you leave out of there extremely full. Listen, let me give you a word of advice, folks. If you ever get a chance to learn from the number one at anything, I don't care what it is, you always want to be present. If you ever get an opportunity to learn from number one at anything, you want to be present, especially if it's only $25 to extract the wisdom that's in their head. So again, guys, this Saturday, make the necessary adjustments, guys. We are starting on time, just FYI. What does that mean? We're going to start right at 10:15. We're diving in. We're not playing around. So if you need to get there early, I want to encourage you to get there early. That's Berkeley, California, right there on the marina, DoubleTree Hotel. Okay? 10 to 2 this Saturday. Okay? All right. The next thing we want to talk about, guys, is the biggest event of 360's history. The biggest event, guys, is going to be December the 5th and the 6th in Dallas, Texas, and that is called our Diamond Academy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pay close attention to me. I just came back about 3 hours ago. I just got back home here to Sacramento from Florida, where I had a big meeting there in Florida and had a chance to hang out with our Vice President, Stephen Thompson, for a day there. And boy, guys, let me tell you, what we've got planned for you in Dallas, you don't want to miss that. You don't want that. I'm not playing, guys. You don't want to miss what we have planned for you in Dallas. Don't miss Dallas. That's December the 5th and the 6th. Do not miss Dallas. Now, let me tell you, one of the keys to being successful in life is you got to follow instructions. You got to follow instructions. Do not miss Dallas. I'm telling you this because something that you need is in Dallas, Texas on the 5th and the 6th of December. Something that you need to take you to the next level is in Dallas, Texas on the 5th and the 6th. Obviously, if I'm talking this emphatically, I must know what's going to be presented in Dallas. You're absolutely right, I do. We just got done. We just finished last night putting it together. Oh my! It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible what happens in Dallas, guys. You want to get yourself to Dallas, not just you. You want to get as many people as you possibly can to Texas. Trust me when I say this. Now, here's what you want to do. You don't want to wait until the last minute. What you want to do is get yourself registered tonight. How do you do that? Register on 360u.biz. 360u.biz. 360u.biz is where you can go and register for Dallas, Texas, guys. You know, what I found out in life is when you make the commitment, when you make the decision to say I'm doing it, you'll always find a way if you're committed. When you make the decision to just say, hey, I'm doing it, man, I'm going to be there, I'm not missing this. When you make that decision, guys, I promise you, when you make that decision, I promise you, if you just make that decision to say in your mind right now, I'm there, I'm going to be there, I promise you, you will find a way to make it happen. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do to be there in Dallas. You'll be very excited that you did. All right, guys, let's show on the road with tonight's training topic. Let's get into our training topic tonight. Again, I know that we have lots of new ones on the call here. We want to let you know that we are so excited to have you a part of this team. This team is thriving. This team is rising. We are becoming what we already are. We are becoming what we already are. Guys, listen, every time I do a training call every Wednesday night, we're going to always let everyone know what our team's mission is, what our team's goal is. We're going to say it every single week. We're going to say it every single week because we know that our words have power. We know that our words have tremendous powers. We know that life and death is in the power of the tongue. You know, the tongue is a little small thing inside your body, but it's like a big ship. A ship without a rudder is no good. Okay, it's a little small thing, but the rudder steers the ship. And we understand the power of the tongue does the same thing for your life. And so, folks, I want you to understand that we're going to mention this every single week, that by October 1st, 2015, this team, this organization will be generating 8,000 to 10,000 people on a monthly basis coming into the business. That is over $5 million of volume being generated on a monthly basis by October the 1st, 2015, okay? Over $5 million in volume, and as you guys know, thanks to our beautiful compensation plan, we pay out 50%. So that's over $2.5 million of commissions that will be paid out on a monthly basis. Why do we mention that to everyone every week? Because we want you to know where we are going. We want you to know where we are going. This is what we are manifesting. 8,000 to 10,000 people a month coming into the organization. My question to you is, how many of those people would you like coming in your organization, folks? How many? Okay? Now, on this call tonight, what we have been talking about for the last few weeks, folks, is we have been talking about the 17 principles to become successful. The 17 principles that allow you to become successful. Now, tonight we are on principle number 5. We're not going to cover 1 through 4 because we've already done that. But if you want to, if you for any reason have missed anything that we've covered, you can gladly go to our team's website, Go360star, click on video blog, and click on video library, and you can see all of the trainings that are there, okay? But tonight, guys, we are diving into one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites, principle number 17. Let me see the 17 principles of success, talking about principle number 5. Number 5 is pleasing personality. Pleasing personality. Now, if you want to, folks, if you want to follow along online and see the slides that we have printed for you, all you got to do is go to IPT360.click.com/IPT. Once again, IPT360.clickwebinar.com/IPT. And we've got a quick slideshow there for you that you can see at the same time, okay? Principle number 5, pleasing personality. Now, what does it mean? What does it mean to have a pleasing personality? A pleasing personality is the aggregate of all agreeable, gratifying, likable qualities of any one individual. Once again, a pleasing personality is the aggregate of all the agreeable, gratifying, and likable qualities of any one individual. Okay? Now, I understand that was a long definition, but we wanted to give you the definition according to Napoleon Hill, where these 17 principles come from. But let's go in a little bit further. What does it really mean? Having a pleasing personality, it starts with believing in. That's the first and foremost thing. You got to believe in yourself. Okay? What you believe yourself to be, you are. What you believe yourself to be, you are. And that's why you heard me say earlier tonight, we are becoming what we already are. We are becoming what we already are. Okay? So again, we want you to understand, believing in yourself first and foremost is extremely important. Now, the attitude you transmit to others will tell more about yourself than your words say or how you look. The attitude that you transmit to others. Now, guys, I got to tell you, this is something that I'm constantly working. By no means have I perfected this one here, but I certainly am a work in progress. I am a major work in progress on this one here. And so you want to take inventory. You know, as it relates to pleasing personality, where do you rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest? You know, how would you rank yourself, you know? Again, the attitude you transmit to others will tell more about yourself than the words you say or how you look. Attitude, that's really, really important. Once again, your attitude comes from what you believe about yourself, okay? Next thing, guys, enthusiasm. The next little bullet point underneath pleasing personality is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm comes from within. You know, you want to become the type, you want to become the individual that has the enthusiasm from within. Again, it's a positive mental attitude characteristic. Enthusiasm. It's very, very important. I got to tell you guys, are you enthused about this business? Are you enthused about prospecting? Are you enthused about presenting? Are you enthused about training? Are you enthused about, dealing with, different leadership issues? Are you enthused about being leaders? Are you enthused about overcoming objections? Are you enthused about doing conference calls, executive lunches? Are you enthused about giving out samples? What is your level of enthusiasm? That's very, very important. Enthusiasm, it comes from within. In other words, it doesn't really matter what you say because your vibrations are so loud. Okay? Are you enthused? What's your enthusiasm like, okay? You can generate enthusiasm by your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions. Very, very profound. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions help generate enthusiasm. So again, what are you thinking about majority of the time? I remember my very first month in the business when I first got started, I never looked at my back office. Why did I not do that? Because my back office reported the past. My back office, your 360 back office, that reveals and reflects the past. Okay? It reveals the past. And so I never, ever, ever looked at my back office. Why? Because I did not want any negative thoughts coming in my mind about the past, because I was focused about creating my future. So for the first 30 days, I didn't look at the back office because I knew it wasn't going to be enough anyway. I was too busy creating my future office. Okay? So again, thoughts. Number one. Then number two is feelings. Now, this one here is a big deal, guys. Feelings. Feelings is a very, it's a word that we all know about, but really feelings, What are your feelings? How do you feel from moments throughout the day? What are you doing to keep you feeling good, Feeling good. They say motion creates emotion. One of the things I want to encourage you to do is move. Faith without works is absolutely dead. So what you want to do, guys, to keep yourself feeling good is you want to keep moving. Motion creates emotion. Motion creates emotion. And so keep yourself moving. I got to tell you, each and every single one of us, guys, we're going to be in a fight as you build this business.
This business is very simple. It's a lot of fun. That's all true. But at the same time, this business is going to challenge you. It's going to challenge you. Remember, you're in a leadership business. Yeah, it's a chocolate business, and we have a lot of fun and all that sort of thing. But please don't forget, leadership rules the world. Leadership. You know, those of you that are parents, you're leaders. Those of you that are, you know, leaders of teams at maybe your job or business, you're leaders. Those of you that are in the ministry business, you're leaders. Or ministry, those of you that are in ministry, that, you know, that's a leader. The point I want you to understand, those that are running your own home-based business, which is all of you, that means you are a leader. And so as a leader, you have to make sure your enthusiasm is high. You've got to make sure your thoughts are pure. Your thoughts are focused on where you're going, not where you're at. Okay? I always tell people, if you don't sell yourself on your future, you will buy your present situation. And last but not least, next to feelings, guys, is your emotions. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Okay? Your emotions. You know, emotions is a very strong word. You know, we are all made up of a bunch of emotions. From moment to moment, I felt like this, then I felt like that, then I felt like that. Your emotions. Okay? This is something, I'm going to give you a quick little thing that you could do that I promise you, if you will implement this right away, you will see tremendous results. No, whether times are going good for you, whether times are tough for you, whether times are, you know, no matter what time it is in your life, the number one emotion, if I were you, that I would focus on, the number one emotion, if you want to learn how to become successful very quick, I'm talking about extremely fast. Extremely fast. It's the emotion of gratitude, being very thankful, and always having a servant's heart. Guys, if you want to become successful fast, you've got to give more. Give more of your time. Give more. Give more. Give more. What is the doing our business? We want you to do what? Give away chocolate. Give. It's the law of reciprocity. It's a law, guys. It's a law. We all have challenges. We all are building the business for our families. We all have goals. We all want to, you know, do this and do that and have money coming in like, you know, more than we know what to do with. We all want that. But the only way you're going to get that is you have to give more. You've got to give. And so when it talks about, see, if you really want to increase your level of enthusiasm, increase your level of giving. Gratitude is the secret. Gratitude and servitude is the secret. It's the secret for success. No, I'm 1,000,000% correct. I'm 1,000,000. There's no debate. I don't need any questions. I don't need any approvals. It is what it is. Gratitude and servitude is your bridge to success right now. You've got to start doing that, guys. Got to make sure you are giving more. Give more, and I promise you, your cup will run completely over with blessings for sure. Okay? But the bottom line is this, folks. It is essential that you develop a pleasing personality. Pleasing to yourself and pleasing to others. Now, this is our team, guys, as we talk about, we do things in a spirit of love, a spirit of honesty, and a spirit of responsibility while at the same time having fun. So I hope tonight, guys, it was pretty simple, short, to the point, but I hope you really are getting the message. We're teaching you 17 principles, not 17 opinions, 17 principles that we know for sure govern success. They govern success. So here's how I want to end the call, okay? As it relates to pleasing personality, where do you rank yourself? Scale of 1 and a scale of 10. 1 being, I'm not so good, and 10 being, I'm really good at this one. Where do you rank yourself, okay? And if you're anything less than a 10, my question to you would be, what's one thing you right now to start to increase your pleasing personality? What's one thing you could do right now to increase your pleasing personality? Okay? What's one thing you could do to increase your enthusiasm? What's the thing you could do to increase your attitude? Remember, you are becoming what you already are. You're becoming what you already are. Okay? Excited to every single one of you. We know we've got a couple days to wrap up the month here. You guys already know it's the red zone. We know in the red zone, massive upgrades should be taking place. Massive volume is the red zone. This is the red zone, guys. This is where you're literally getting massive volume here in the red zone by getting upgrades, following up with people who did not get started, letting them know the importance of starting now because they can actually receive a bunch of people given to them from the waiting room. It's just, this is an exciting time, guys, the last, 10 days of the month, okay? So who do you know that's not a 360 star that it's going to expire for them to actually become a 360 star if they don't get it by the 31st? Who do you know that needs to upgrade to where they can actually, their expirational upgrading is about to go out? All you got to do is look at your back office, click on the reports, and it'll show you the people that you've enrolled and, where their status is, okay? So with that, guys, we want to encourage everybody to make sure that they make it, those that can, to the Saturday training. Be sure to get yourself registered for the company big event, the Diamond Academy, in December. And last but not least, folks, what's one thing you could do? One thing, guys, just one thing you could do to increase your pleasing personality. So with that, guys, we love each and every single one of you, and we will see you next Wednesday night on the training call. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.